6 pounds. Nah. We need a fullback, dude. All right, let's get into this one.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Steelers. And it
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
All right, let's go, Raider Nation.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Nebraska.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator of the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
And some room to maneuver. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself,
gotta have a leader over there. Kobe, I'm sorry, man.
He was wide open. And once he made the catch,
not quite the leader that I
to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive
Adam
side of the
bounced,
ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
So, you know, hey, you're in the free agents. So this Odell.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the
OBJ.
18.
Gotta grab him.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he's in.
And he got a new contract deal.
Alexander Madison with now 18 rushing touchdowns on the year.
At least until I know for sure that Zamir White is going to be okay after his injury. I guess this season, why he's not in.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The drive there was spanning 3 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison.
Thanks for popping in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out.
See now, here's a couple of things. I would hope that Madden 26 does have this feature, but I doubt it.
Really nice performance last week by
For
him.
any of the stadiums in the actual NFL that have retractable roof or side or anything like that where they give us that option, we'll be able to open up that window.
First carry for Najee Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
If we want.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there.
Like this stadium right now, Raiders Stadium, where the torch is at, the 3D torch, that big glass front slides open and you get a bigger look into the stadium. You get more air flow through.
On 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. On the move to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points.
Okay.
And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised.
We got you,
as
bro.
we just saw there.
Here's Wilson to throw. And down he goes.
And Wilson, down he goes.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Wow. Big man with a big hit.
The Steelers' new punter for 2024, Corliss Waitman, on to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Raiders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
Only when I need to. Only when
the offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set
got him on that spin move.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand.
They didn't show the replay of the
better play than even what was drawn up.
I hate that. Oh well. If you want to see that spin move Edwards-Helaire did.
Down at the 31. He'll look to throw.
Looking back over. Boop.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
Where's this Brock? Come on, baby.
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes 24 yards.
What up, OB?
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it,
check that
already
ball
looking at 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Does he? Oh, he doesn't. How about I just run it in myself?
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Carlson on for the PAT.
In college, I ran all over the place when I needed to. Like, come on now.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Man.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Who's that?
And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Oh, I missed that tackle. What?
Teams as they're getting down shy of the 20.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. In motion right, one of the tight ends. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be
not.
After a gain of just 1.
Sorry, Najee.
Look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game.
Not getting that this week. You'd be lucky if you get 20 yards.
The same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're
That's right.
And fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action.
#1 defense in the league right now.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, give me that ball. Thank you. Why you think we #1, baby?
He really does, and I know of
Matt,
one team at one point
Max Crosby's out with a foot injury for the season, but if we actually play like we're playing right now and make it into the playoffs, he'll be back just in time for the Super Bowl. So, like, come on now. You got me, the boy plus me and Max. Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right.
There we go.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Come on, Clyde. Why don't you want to sign with us, bro? You fit perfectly in with Zamir out right now.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more.
Haley grabbed an apple and a cheeseburger, but the cheeseburger is starting to taste a little funky, so she asked if she could grab something else. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like a bag of chips or something. I was like, yeah.
His confidence has grown.
Why would I say no on that, man? Cheeseburger's tasting kind of,
It's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
I mean,
extra point by Carlson.
hey, come on now.
And it's now 21-0.
Like I'm going to say, nah, sorry, you got to starve. Not. not coming yet? No. Is the package coming in? Let's see. She does have a package. It's not here. What are you doing? Did I say you can come out? Huh? You're supposed to stay inside the house, little butts. Oh. Let's go.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Key defensive players out right now. Like, yeah, we hurting on defense, but
ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A couple key players I picked up.
They run again with Harris. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
I did trade a couple players, or two weak players and a draft pick to the Niners for one of their linebackers. And then to add a new linebacker to the team. And then you got the corners that I already got.
Forces a punt situation.
We have
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
Left end. That took over for Max being out.
That would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're ready today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. Able to push his way through.
Got the quarterback.
Punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
All on the same roster. The only thing is, I forgot to.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that is caught downfield by Beckham. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback. And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too. Extra point by Carlson, up and
I mean, ever since we did let the future quarterback for us go.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
At least what we thought was supposed to be our key future quarterback in D.C., who's now
so this not what we expected.
New Orleans
28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2.
How would you get all happy about Tomlinson? Your team's garbage right now. Let's try this.
Harris running straight ahead. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
He might actually get a first.
On that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Nope.
And he's going to lose yards.
Sorry, Harris.
Up to the 25. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there. It leads to fourth down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
I told you, bro, you ain't running on them. Yo, we promised to have the best run defense in the league this year.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Raiders will have a short
yeah, that's where I get pumped, boy. Should get all pumped up, man. Did a hell of a run
First and
back.
10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Line, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Route change. Instead of block, do it and pull them out to go for a pass.
Continue to pull away here this first half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early.
Yeah,
they're like
Coach pissed off over there in Vicksburg
right
right
now. One here. If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers ready for their next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Harris Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Steps away to his left.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Wilson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half
some
of action.
kind of movement. The ball down
Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. They shakes him off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now Wilson.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. In motion left, the tight end. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Now, you ain't getting out of bounds, bro. Come here.
3rd and 12.
Now Wilson. Staying on his feet. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
That's all you got.
Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room, maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal could change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out looking real sharp in the second half.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll begin in the Mile High City, an AFC West matchup between the LA Chargers and Denver. And it is the Chargers out in front as those two creep towards halftime. The Chargers trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Jamison Williams, a touchdown reception.
No Dak Prescott for the quarterback.
The highlights from the first half, all
Cowgirls.
one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more.
And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
Nah. If anything, gosh darn it. Hey.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they
Hey
have
Siri,
a mountainous deficit looming in front of them.
send a message to Damien saying, all right, I'll be on my way in a minute.
Well, first thing you have to remember is that
Send.
what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
I'm
He's
going
got
to
a
pause
rushing
this
touchdown in the
podcast
game
for a second,
already,
folks.
as you check to see where he is ranked in
I'll be
rushing
right back.
TDs.
All right. Sorry, folks, for the delay in that. I had to go get a kid from work.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Madison. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
The way things have gone in this one,
there's a swing set in the back.
Afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game
would
be a bit more involved.
How strong it is, or
here's 2nd and 8. Short throw caught by Bowers. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw. That's to Bowers once again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
oh,
That nearly their first
that was
pick
stupid of me.
But it falls down to
my
the
God.
ground incomplete.
Why did I throw that?
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to
That would have been dumb.
a couple more times.
I got lucky that wasn't picked.
Before giving up any more yardage.
Oh boy.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Why do you think I don't really throw to you very much there, Mayor?
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in. His big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach.
Oh, reliable Bowers there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a give to Madison running right. And not a whole lot there.
You missed the block there, Kobe.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone,
Michael.
they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Again, Madison. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Give me a doggy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing...
You ain't going nowhere either, bro. If Najee ain't going, what makes you think you're getting anyway?
I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Wilson. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now it's Wilson. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. Now he's loose again. Odell Beckham. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Austin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sorry.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the Steelers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice it.
Oh, what the heck
you
you
doing,
doing,
left.
Quit jumping around.
Give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And the pressure, and they got to him again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolute astounding effort by every player involved.
Good coverage there. Getting a hand on him is Nate Hobbs.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Another carry now for Madison. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go Madison up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
What are you doing? Should turn the other way. You had it. Got stuck on him.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That escapes the sack. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Out to his left. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the stand.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Raiders pick it up.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
That one.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Raiders, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay. The computers generate what they want to give them for that. advance to Week 7 against the Rams. Oof. Excuse me. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's go talent tree. Actually, I'm not working on that right a second because that's not. I'm not keeping the coach at the end of the season, so I for talent. Yeah, why not? All right. Let's see. We've got one spot that we can pick up, and we can't. They don't have in the free agent list any fullbacks. We got halfbacks, 0 fullbacks. So I don't like having Michael Mayer as a fullback. So let's see what we got for a fullback that can actually fit the spot. Yeah, we're just gonna have to pick one up. Let's see. Wait. That would be a no. No. Dude, not really many teams have fullbacks, man. Sure, why not? Thanks. Niners suck anyways. uh, there we go. Much better. Let's see how we actually do. But we're going to play that one later. So we're going to end it here. And we did this little pickup of a new trade for a tight end or a fullback. So we're going to see how we do in the next game. If you want to check that one out, hit the subscribe button and the bell. You'll get a notification of when I stream and what I'm about to be streaming. Until then, peace.